Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 2nd of November. It's 10 to 6 and we're just heading home from work. So last week's vlog in the end I didn't do after the couple of days at Legoland last week down in Windsor, doing all the driving down and back again and spending all day walking around the place. It's pretty big. It's surprising how big it is, in fact. Then getting back to work on last Friday and having to do work all Friday as well. I was pretty tired, to be fair, so I was setting off. I was just like, I'm just not in the mood for doing the vlog. I just can't face doing it. So I had thought then I'll maybe do it on the Saturday, you see, but no, I didn't then either. So it just went. So sorry, Mr. Nellis, I didn't do your words of wisdom last week or upload the vlog, but such is life. Oh, yes, I'm tired today as well. Actually, I made it to Pinky Post Thursday last night, but it started an hour earlier because of daylight saving time. But theirs is changing soon apparently, so I'll be back in the same stuck situation. But I was quite busy last night because I spent, I think, 3 hours actually. It was 3 hours because I went straight to Pinky Post after it. A show for UK-based Steamians, so Steam It people. Surprisingly, there's quite a lot. There's a few local round here actually I never even knew about. So there you are. So yes, that was quite good, and we're just all chatting about all random things Steam It related. So that was quite good. So yeah. So it's a bit hard to remember what I was talking about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if I mentioned the car tyre malarkey. Well, I should probably mention that it was telling me one was deflated. But in the end, when I checked them, they were both at the same pressure. Stupid thing. So I charged them both up, both fronts, but one it was saying was low and the other one was saying it was okay. So I pumped them both up again and reset the gizmo that measures it, and it seems happy good now, so that's not so bad. So yeah, so Legoland was pretty amazing, as you might expect. Great big place. Obviously majoring on the theme park rides that they have now there, but the queues are ludicrous. I mean, some of them were like an hour to go on a ride. It's just madness. I want to just stand forever doing that. We walked around. Boys went on a few rides, but not loads and loads, because you just didn't want to be spending half the day queuing to get on something for 10 seconds. It was a complete load of rubbish, that was. Then so, but we had a good look round and enjoying the different things. They had brick or treat on, so the Halloweeny sort of thing. So we went on the little Halloween trail they had through the woods and whatever else, and went round the Star Wars sort of exhibition bit. Wasn't like because a lot of the themed ones have rides to go with the themed Lego, but this one, the Star Wars one, is just simply you walk through like this warehouse thing and look at all the sets pre-built up, and it's all sort of illuminated, and some of them move and there's flashing lights and LEDs and things. So yeah, the Lego Star Wars, I really enjoyed that. That looked good, all those different sets and playing about with them. So yeah, we had a good look round at everything. We were there because we stayed out in a cottage in Maidenhead actually. It was only like 10 miles away from the place, so that wasn't so bad. But because we stayed out, it meant we could let's just stick here. Oh, he's going. This is even better. We'll move down a bit. It meant we could set off in the morning, and we set off at 9 and got there for when it opened at 9:30, and pretty much basically walked in, which was good. Very tired. And then at the we stayed till like 5:30, so you know, we had a good innings and got back about 9:30, so 4 hours back, which wasn't too bad because we were leaving at peak time. So yeah, so that was pretty good. It's looking pretty busy in there, you know, so I think we better do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom now. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Oh, we'll go and prompt them. Come on, words of wisdom, where are you? Here they are. So while the queue is in the shop, Mr. Nellis says, the double bill of my things to talk about on your vlog. Part 1. Orlando Bloom aka Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean will seriously read a CBBS bedtime story. Well, he'd be pretty good at that, Richard, I think. 2. Blackpool police hunted a Ross Geller lookalike. Really? That was fun for him. John Williams being ill as he pulled out of one of the concerts in Vienna and London, which Dirk Brays will replace John to do the music of the films. John Williams composed as they are Harry Potter, Star Wars and E.T. 4. Richard as he's been to a organ concert at Halifax Minster as it had Rob Lum and Graham Gribben, and the first 2019 organ concert starts after his mum's birthday. Ed Sheeran's pants have been seriously auctioned for St Elizabeth's Hospice, and he has seriously donated Lego models. Very good. Have you ever seen Fred Dimner on television until he died? Yeah, actually I did watch Fred Dimner, it was pretty good. Stonehenge, as it was seriously been irresistible because it is seriously unknowable. And have you and your family ever been to Stonehenge, as it will be a new place for me to visit as well? Well, yeah, I've not been actually, it would be pretty good to visit. My mum and auntie, as they have been to Titanic Spa as a relaxed day out. On Sunday, also Richard's watched The Haunted Mansion, starring Jenny Tilly, Terence Stamp, Wallace Shawn and Eddie Murphy for Halloween. Also has been to the Catch with his mum on Wednesday evening, has been to Thackeray Museum on Halloween. Have you ever seen Fairy Tale, A True Story, the film? No. Does Callum like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet? He used to, but not anymore. Right, let's go and do some stuff. Okay, I'm back. Let's get ourselves gone. In the petrol station. Yeah, there's people attacking me. So this is very fortunate. Oh yeah. So yes, so last Friday. Oh, pardon me. Terrible. Yeah, another stonking Friday night again. I did manage to get through all the disco. Look at it, the discoed. Got all brummy. How did that even work? No, it's not good. Better gear. Yes. Discord shows. Was witty at 7 to 8. So that was pretty good. 9 to 10 Barbarella, 10 to 11 the witness chap in red with the witness, I can't remember who it was last week. Oh dear, I forget, but yeah, I think it was good anyway, I did enjoy it. Into the Helpy chat. Oh no, actually didn't do Helpy last week because they didn't seem to have anything going on, so I skipped that one. But was super tired by then. It was about 11 o'clock. but I managed to stay awake by putting the old headphones on. Well, I had them on all the time actually, and banging out some Jax Jones, of course. Listened to lots of that while driving as well in the last week, and so and that kind of livened me up again. So I managed to last then for the midnight till 2 AM Playhouse. So that was awesome. And then I went to bed. But I got up at reasonable time on Saturday actually after all that, and yeah, we got a fair bit done. So what else has been happening? Well, obviously this week been busy at work, and Tuesday I had to drive down to Woodford Green in London.
Speed limit 30 miles per
so
hour.
yes, after driving to London the week before over 2 days, I went back to London and did down and back in a day, 432 miles in a day, 5 AM kickoff to avoid the traffic. Well, as much as I could, you still get it of course. Got there 9:45, I think, so it wasn't too bad. Delivering an espresso machine and all the different bits and pieces of kit. So I got that done for 1:30 and got back at just after 5. So that wasn't bad really, you can't argue with that. So yes, but that was a long day, and that's what kind of made me tired all week, to be honest. So Wednesday, of course, catching up with everything, and then yesterday I had to do a load of roasting. So yeah, it's just been tiring, very tiring. I'm not overly convinced I'm going to last out till 2 AM tonight, to be perfectly honest. I could quite merrily now go in and curl up in my bed and sleep a lot. But we'll see, maybe I'll grab myself a second wind at some point, who knows. Let's see. It's kind of halfway across the roundabout then.
Warning, K-band, radar, check speed.
So yeah, I think I've seen Words with Whitty started already, because our clocks have changed. It's throwing the times out, so it's normally 7 to 8, but he's starting now. In fact, that might be good for me, because I mean everybody's shows are starting an hour earlier tonight because the clock changed, until all the Americans move their clocks around, and then it'll all be back to normal again. But I'll get a brief reprieve, as it were, because everything will be starting an hour earlier.
K-band, radar, check speed.
Don't know where that is actually. So yeah, so I could be finished by what? Oh, they've got roadworks. It's the roadworks camera. Let's see if we can get through here quick. We're stuck there. Yes, we've done it now. We've seen the camera. Thank you. God, it's big the other way. I hate, you know, it's one of my pet hates that. This, we've driven through those lights. Look at this queue the other way. And that's really poor weighting of how long the lights are on. Because obviously they can set for how long they are for either direction. And they've obviously got it for too long for our direction, because we're getting straight through. And way too, look at this queue, it's massive. There's always a lot of traffic that way. So they should be getting the priority amount of time. But it frustrates the devil, you know, because you're in these lot at the start of this queue here now, could be waiting 10 minutes to get through a set of lights that I drove through without stopping. But when I'm the other way of that, you know, you queue there, and you come through it and you see the other side no one, and you've been in this massive queue, and it's just like, that's so annoying. Why can't they sort out, you know, the light weighting? because it's probably equal at the moment, but there's a lot less coming my way than there is that way, so they should adjust it accordingly. You know, they should think about these things, but they never do. Always happens. And normally, actually, it always happens, and normally it's me that's at the butt end of it, stuck in a queue forever and a day. But not tonight, thank goodness as well, he says, thank goodness. So, yeah, it's been Halloween this week, of course. We didn't really get done up for Halloween this year. Actually, the missus was like, the last 2 years have been hell. So many people, so we had to do hundreds of bags and answer the door every few minutes, and it was all stress, and it's like, we're going out. I don't want to be in for Halloween. I don't want all these trick-or-treaters. So we did. That's what we did. I finished a little bit earlier, given I'd been busy and had a long day on Tuesday, so I finished a bit earlier, and we so I got back for 5ish. We went into Bradford, went to the indoor bouncy castle place, Funsies, and had a bounce for an hour, and then we walked up to, God, he's coming quick, the retail park above where Fancy is. There's a retail thing, and that's got Nando's, Pizza Hut, Cineworld and Hollywood Bowl. So they wanted Pizza Hut, they decided in the end, so we had and sat and had Pizza Hut, which was a nice change. That killed another hour and a bit, and then we had a quick look around Hollywood Bowl, and then we decided it was late enough that we could go home and not be disturbed, and in fact we weren't, so that kind of worked awesomely. So yes, we're not really done Halloween. Well, we went out for Halloween, which, yeah, you know, it was nice going out for Halloween actually. And don't know, Monday night's bonfire night, of course, Guy Fawkes night. Well, I don't think we're planning on doing anything. I don't know. I've got to admit, the boys aren't too keen on the bangs, to be honest. They're not too bothered. They'll look out the window maybe, but they don't really want to stand out and hear all the explosions. That neither of them will really tolerate it, to be fair. So we won't really bother going anywhere. We'll just maybe stay in and look out the window as usual and get free fireworks. Far better than spending money on the things. Well, everyone's taken the Halloween decorations back down now. There was plenty all festooning around the area. So we normally stick all ours up, but no, I brought them back and I didn't want to bother with them, so in fact I better put them back away again for another year. So that's it, that's the vlog. I've done it, Mr. Nellis, you can rejoice. Although, I've got to be honest, I'm not entirely sure when I'll upload it, so that could be a bit awkward. Anyway, have a good week. And week next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.